Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Lost time is never found again. Never leave the till tomorrow which you can do today. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. I am for doing good to the poor, but I differ in opinion about the means. I think the best way of doing good to the poor is not making them easy in poverty, but leading or driving them out of it. Without freedom of thought, there can be no such thing as wisdom, and no such thing as public liberty without freedom of speech. Money has never made man happy, nor will it. There is nothing in its nature to produce happiness. The more of it one has, the more one wants. A false friend and a shadow attend only while the sun shines. All mankind is divided into three classes: those that are immovable, those that are movable, and those that move. A life of leisure and a life of laziness are two things. There will be sleeping enough in the grave. As we enjoy great advantages from the inventions of others, we should be glad of an opportunity to serve others by any invention of ours, and this we should do freely and generously. It is a grand mistake to think of being great without goodness, and I pronounce it as certain that there was never a truly great man that was not at the same time truly virtuous. It is the eye of other people that ruin us. If I were blind, I would want neither fine clothes, fine houses, or fine furniture. The doors of wisdom are never shut. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. I look upon death to be as necessary to our constitution as sleep. We shall rise refreshed in the morning. In the affairs of this world, men are saved not by faith, but by the one of it. Tomorrow, every fault is to be amended, but that tomorrow never comes. There are two ways of being happy. We must either diminish our wants or augment our means. Either may do. The result is the same, and it is for each man to decide for himself and to do that which happens to be easier. Be slow in choosing a friend, slower in changing. Genius without education is like silver in the mine. Content makes poor men rich, discontent makes rich men poor. So convenient a thing it is to be a reasonable creature, since it enables one to find or make a reason for everything one has a mind to do. Admiration is the daughter of ignorance. I guess I don't so much mind being old, as I mind being fat and old. I should have no objection to go over the same life from its beginning to the end, requesting only the advantage authors have, of correcting in a second edition the faults of the first. You may delay, but time will not. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. Fear not death, for the sooner we die, the longer we shall be immortal. Being ignorant is not so much a shame, as being unwilling to learn. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. If all printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed. Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. Educate your children to self-control, to the habit of holding passion and prejudice and evil tendencies subject to an upright and reasoning will, and you have done much to abolish misery from their future and crimes from society. Whatever is begun in anger, ends in shame. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. If you would not be forgotten, as soon as you are dead and rotten, either write things worth reading, or do things worth writing. Who is wise? He that learns from everyone. Who is powerful? He that governs his passions. Who is rich? He that is content. Who is that? Nobody. We do not stop playing because we grow old because we stop playing. While we may not be able to control all that happens to us, we can control what happens inside us. Work as if you were to live 1,000 years, play as if you were to die tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.